Hi everyone. It's Billy in the Arena. 100 Days in the Arena. Day 37. And I am grounding myself today because my brain has been all over the place. So I just put a couple drops of balance on my hand, which is a grounding blend, and just inhaling it. Popped a couple drops of copaiba and frankincense as well, because I have it in my bathroom, and pretty much every time I walk by it, I put some in my mouth. So I keep this in there as well because it's a good one. This one you can ingest, but just put my pulse points and kind of keep that grounding feeling. So yeah, my brain's been all over the place. I've been thinking about 1,000,001 things, 1,000,001 scenarios, 1,000,001 things in the future that I don't even have control over. And that's when it's hardest to really manage your thoughts and your emotions, when you're thinking of the unknown, right? We all talk about being present, but when like huge life changes are happening for you and you don't know what it's going to look like on the other side, it can be really scary, right? And that's when the stress comes, that's when the anxiety comes, and that's when the just wanting to shut your brain off really feels good. So balance I've been using a lot more of lately. I never really used to use this one at the beginning, but now it's kind of one of the ones where it actually does, just the smell of it. It's very earthy, it's very woody, just kind of grounds me. So if you think of, it's mostly trees. It's actually spruce, whole wood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. And a lot of the tree ones are not meant to be ingested because our liver just doesn't process them properly. But if you can think of like a tree that's kind of rooted in the ground, and it's like rooted there and it's still and it's not like wavering, that's how I picture this to be. It kind of roots you back down into the ground, and instead of being all up here just all over the place with your brain just going a mile a minute, it just kind of calms that down a bit for me. So yeah, balance has been great. And of course, I bring my emotional side to it. It's the oil of grounding. But balance is primarily a combination of tree oils and roots. Trees live in the present moment. How many of us actually live in the present moment? They are not in a hurry. They are stable. Balance is soft energy, is excellent for calming overactive children who have difficulty settling down. A lot of people I know that have kids with ADHD or on the spectrum, and just, tantrum ridden kids, sometimes the balance actually helps calm them down. Again, because it's that rooting, right? Keeps them stable. Balance strengthens a connection with the lower body and within the earth and with the earth. These connections are especially important when the upper faculties have been overused due to excessive thinking, speaking.
Mommy, lift the bags outside.
Yeah, we'll get him in a second.
Buddy sauce.
Okay, I'll go open the door in a minute. Excessive thinking, speaking, and spiritual activity. So, like today, my thinking has been very excessive. So this helps me just kind of quiet that down a little bit. Balance is especially suited for personalities who seek to escape from life through disconnection or disassociation. These individuals may avoid long-term commitments in work or relationships, preferring instead to drift. That's not me, but this blend reminds individuals that to realize their true dreams and desires, they must stay focused on a goal until it is actualized in the physical world. Balance teaches true perseverance by assisting individuals in staying present with a specific plan or idea until it is embodied. So that's kind of where my brain is. Like, I think that something's going a certain way, and then when there's the unknown, it kind of you question yourself, you question your actions, you question your thoughts, you question pretty much everything, right? Providing inner strength and fortitude, balance teaches individuals to ground their energy and to manifest their vision with the patience of a tree. So some of you that know me that patience is not a virtue for me. When God made me, He didn't give me a lot of that patience. Having kids now, I'm learning a lot about patience, but sometimes when you're it hasn't even to do with patience, because again, the unknown is such a scary place to be, right? Like I'm a planner. I like to know what's happening. You know, I try to meditate and live in the moment, but it's very difficult for me to meditate because I'm kind of one of these people that gets frustrated because my brain starts going off into every single direction, and I'm like, no, bring it back to your breath. And I find that very difficult. So, yes.
Max is going outside.
Okay, I'll go get him in a second. But yeah, so yeah, balance has been a good one for me today. This is one of like the first emotional aromatherapy blends that doTERRA came out with. There's a lot more since then, but balance is just one of those OG ones that, you know, who doesn't need a little bit of grounding in their life? And on, you know, when you're going through major life changes, and life is crazy. Having 2 kids is obviously, you know, that's a given. But this just kind of helps me stay grounded, literally, right? Keeps my brain from going 50 miles a minute, and gets my thoughts back into control. So, and just reminds me, you just got to be patient. You just got to go with the flow. I can't change the future because I don't know what's going to happen. So I just got to take every moment as it comes and then just deal with it, and know that every moment that comes is coming for a reason. It's like Eckhart Tolle said this when I went to go see him with Oprah, and he was like, if you accept every moment, whether it's a negative moment or a happy moment, that you meant for that to be, then you don't get stressed out about it. So it's just, that's why he's always all about the power of now, right? Like all you have control over is this moment right here. So by getting stressed and, you know, emotional about what may happen in the future, it's kind of pointless, right? You're just causing yourself grief for nothing. So yeah, balance, stay in the moment, stay grounded, stay sane. That's all I got for today. See you tomorrow.